All right. Turnip, say something really quick so that way I make sure that you are heard by everybody.
Hi, my name is Turnip and I like turnips.
Okay, you're really loud. Awesome. Sorry.
Perfect. Oh God, I see my face.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. We're going to do a very quick intro today. We have a very fun and exciting match. We did have a couple of, we'll say, technical issues waiting for all of this to go. So we're going to try and hop directly into this match. Just a very quick go over who's playing together. We have Sike out versus Bung Chungers today. So that is going to be SeatanSD and Nike on Team Sike out. Two very old bingo players, been playing for a long time, just recently getting in some more practice and back into bingo, versus Bung Chungers, who are new to Season 5 in the Season 5 format, but very, very strong players. Currently, they are the highest ranked player in the tournament, or the highest ranked team in the tournament, sorry. So, very, very exciting match. Bung Chungers is definitely a team to look out for. And hopefully, we have a very, very good game on our hands.
Yep. Uh, I know they both played yesterday, so hopefully it's as good a game as yesterday was.
Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead
Oh,
and...
that
Oop, your face went away. I'm going to go ahead and swap it
what?
over to the other screen, though. Da-da-da.
What did you do to my face, man?
Alrighty, and I'm going to go ahead and...
All right, let's. Ooh, perfect. So yeah, I think we can already see the weapon the base gamers are gonna play.
Yes, already on the
Like,
screen. Very,
I don't.
very likely.
Or
Alrighty, looks like we have the
or
board revealed for everybody.
all right.
As
Gonna-
we're looking over the board really quick, I'm going to throw out to everybody my super awesome commentator friend Vixis has a lot of really awesome, cool overlays. I unfortunately do not have those, so we'll be sitting on this screen for the entire match. Unfortunately, Vixis was busy today, so I'm just covering for the moment. But let's go ahead and take a look at that board. While I was yapping, Turnip, did you see anything
that board.
exciting?
So that board is really fucking fast. There's three of each pot as a rush. There's bulls and bulls. Elder Lions, like two Watchdog is also fast. Like two Bubba Huzz is fast. For like, there's a lot that is kind of fast, and then you randomly have more late boards like Fias and Letas.
Yeah.
And Schedule 3, Senesax. I'm trying to look if there's anything like backside really. Painting rewards, you want ADM dead for that? Three of
Well, there is
uh
Scattertree Avatar backside.
yeah. But is
There's
there
also the
anything
Hinterlands Falling Star
Iris?
Beast backside and
Yeah, and
Iris at
there's
Embassy.
Iris.
This
So
could be a
yeah,
very interesting
backside.
backside play. Uh,
Yeah. I don't think there's anything front side, like there's
the
no
three
hippos.
hippos play is a very interesting front side play because if you kill the
Oh, there
first,
is three hippos.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um then there's also NPC encounter with Leda that is faster from front side, but
I think this is a
and yeah,
very interesting board where we have a lot of very fast things and then it kind of slows down to a halt very, very quickly.
yeah,
We
there's
have
a lot
some
of
very,
mid
very
game.
fast squares, and then we have some very, very slow squares, especially on base game
Yeah.
side, where it's like you rush out and you get the Lightning Ram or the Watchdogs or the Bell Bearing Hunters, the Elder Lions, and then there's five God Bosses, BBK, Finger Slayer Blade.
Well, BBK can be done kind of fast, especially with the Homuncular Cleaver.
If you're
Like,
insane, sure, but that is not a fight I go into unprepared.
well, you get one shot at that 30 vigor anyways. What does it matter? Like,
Yeah. There's also
it's
an
fine.
interesting case here with the center square of imbued sword keys
Oh,
because there's not a lot of synergy with grabbing those on either side. I know on DLC it's just one key, so it's not
uh,
that far out of the way, but like
well, you
there's
have Castle
no
Manor boss.
synergy,
You have
really.
Castle Manor Fort boss.
Yeah, that doesn't
On
help.
that diag.
Doesn't help the base game player too much, but maybe it gives you an excuse
No,
to like
but like
go Rolana.
you have bowls, so you can grab the key and going while going bowls. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we are off to the races here. Our
And
players
Say
are.
might start late.
Yeah, looks
Yep,
like
Say starting
Satan
off
is
late.
having a bit of a late
Oh,
start.
hopefully that doesn't cost anything. It might cost him three of each pot for Sike out though.
Depends on what the opening rush square is, because this is going to be a pretty
Yeah.
hefty discrepancy between start times.
Yeah.
We
I
are
kind of like Lukas'
25
spot.
seconds in before even opening the door. So
Yeah.
Sean is already in the "you died" animation of jumping off Grafted Scion.
Man, these bungers, they keep getting opponents that like screw up the early game. I cannot with these guys. Okay, someone check their PayPal, I swear.
It's just a small little hiccup in the route. I'm assuming what was happening is Satan was focused on the board, reading the board, trying to come up with a plan, and just lost track of time a little bit. Right off the bat, we see a difference on DLC side. Looks like we have Nike is making his way towards 3-path, and Lukas is instantly taking up the Gravestone skip and potentially heading straight into Scadu I'd be interested on what sort of advantage 3-path Nike is looking at. There is Iris for like later in the game in Furnace Golem, potentially, if you want to grab a pot recipe. There is one right down there for Furnace pots.
I'm looking. Yeah, maybe 2 bowls. He thinks that race is okay for it.
Yeah, it's not bad if they are planning on rushing bowls to just already get that set up. That was one thing I overlooked.
Yeah.
That is a really, really nice...
I'm not 100% on the Kindred cookbooks either. Maybe it's one of the races for it.
Kindred cookbooks is usually done in Scadu so...
Okay. Then maybe that's where Lukas is heading.
Yes, it is possible that Lukas is trying to just get a head start into Scadu because there's not a lot in Gravesite Plains.
Running, the most exciting part of the game. Cross Naginata picked up. Okay, that's the spirit check. Somewhere Dom just got chills.
Yep. Also, just in case there might be some people, I know that there was a bit of a raid that happened. In case there's some people in the chat that might not be aware of what's going on right now. This is a 2v2 bingo format. You have 2 players in the base game facing off against each other and 2 players in the DLC facing off against each other. But they play on the same board.
Sike is way behind on map progress, but he did pick up graces. Whereas Lukas just straight ignored them. Lukas couldn't give a crap about any grace. He just goes.
Meanwhile, we do have Sean already insta-porting here to Ordina. Gonna get a little bit of a head start on some money, potentially picking up some cold grease. Meanwhile, this
might mean they're not interested in 3 of each spot then. Because if he's going for that, they're... Oh, okay. Both of the teams are not interested in it.
Well, with Satan having a late start, I do like this play. Also, we have done some timing. We have the Haligtree route is slightly faster than the Ordina route, so maybe Satan can get a little bit of extra time one back.
Yeah. Gonna be a bit faster, but you're gonna miss out on the freeze grease. But is Sean gonna pick up the freeze grease?
Something that Vigard pointed out in the chat, there are crystal darts down here for that square 2 watchdogs in the top right diagonal there. Right here, I believe, is a 5 crystal dart pickup.
Go. Yep.
So now Sean will have a head start. If we see a K-lid port here, looks like we could be having a watchdogs rush. That is a really, really interesting rush to go for off-rip. Diagonal squares tend to be pretty strong. So I do like that. And it's a square on the board that doesn't necessarily require you to have a upgraded weapon. I would imagine that no matter what, Sean TickleMeElmo is going to be upgrading with the money from Ordina, using the crystal darts, and then just absolutely bulldozing down those watchdogs, and then potentially using the money from there to look for an
Yep.
upgrade on that weapon.
Wondering how well he's gonna do in that catacomb.
We got the 2 Kindred cookbooks marked.
Bung Chungers, yep. All right, perfect.
First square marked by Bung Chungers here, this match. Nike was, I believe, looking out towards those Kindred cookbooks. This might have been a little bit of a snipe here. Was off in that direction towards one of the Kindred cookbooks.
What is on DLC? Site Club. Nothing interested for Lukas. So he's gonna go and do other checks now.
Nike does have access to a katana check that'll be a little bit faster. Yep. Also, I would imagine there could be a world where, with that mark with Kindred cookbooks, they might be interested in potentially picking up pots. We see Nike is working way down there, but it looks like Satan is instead setting up Elder Lions and potentially God Bosses with a little bit of a Stormveil Castle prep. Potentially picking up those ones along the way and looking to upgrade a weapon immediately instead of going for a square mark off rip.
Yeah, especially with the late mark makes more sense. Oh, nope, going for the pots.
Yep, I do like the play here of pivoting and going for the pots. You see 2 Kindred cookbooks marked. You know that they likely don't have the progress towards the pot square. It is very risky. We do get a great Omen Killer Cleaver. We could see Omen Killer Cleaver for all players this match.
Well, Lukas didn't do that check yet, so maybe not.
Yes, this is a very exciting pickup. Omen Killer Cleaver is by far one of the best weapons you can find in the DLC.
And base game too. And like just overall. Doesn't require too much stats to set up. Wall Strike is just amazing. Status, stagger, just anything you want.
So we have 3 really nice weapons here. Meanwhile, it looks like Lukas is grabbing Savage Lion's Claw and doing the katana check. If this is a decent katana, it could put him off of checking that Great Axe check, meaning that he'll be down an Omen Killer this match. However, if it is a not good katana, it just means that Nike won a lot of free time. It's a Nagakiba. Nagakiba's a very nice.
Very fucking good.
I don't think it is quite as strong as Omen Killer Cleaver, but if I remember correctly, it is one that starts with Piercing Fang, which is very similar to Impaling Thrust. So it will be, Lukas just immediately recognizes the power of this weapon. I think it is pretty dang good for this board. Outside of, maybe Furnace Golem.
All right, no incidents for Sean.
All right, we have... Sean is coming into. We have the pots being picked up on Satan's side. I think
Nike will block both lines for that. It will just miss the diag for them.
Oh, I see. Satan has not picked up the Lysker pot yet, and so is going for the Lysker pot. Meanwhile, Sean's watchdogs are getting into a fight. They are not evenly killing each other, but
Scepter 1.
Yeah. It wasn't a even fight.
Oh!
Generally,
Don't
we
you die
do
now, Sean. Don't you die.
3 pots marked by Team Sike out. Generally, when you get those crystal darts, you want them to kill each other pretty much to low on both ends, so you don't have to do an entire watchdog fight. But fighting them solo is not a big deal.
Nope.
Actually, I take that back. It might be a big deal. They do hit hard. This is Kaled scaling. They also are fairly tanky, so hopefully we don't see any... Still has 1 healing. Drinks his last Coca-Cola flask. And hopefully no more hits. And is able to secure this kill for Team Bung Chungers.
If he dies to this, Lukas will never let him forget. So he better just... Okay, stagger.
Gets a big stagger.
Yep, I think he's okay. Stagger damage against them is really big, so... Yep, not greeting.
Greeting here, though.
Got it.
Hopefully won't. Yep, gets
There
the mark
we go.
for the 2
Easy
watchdogs.
first mark.
Good first mark
him.
for good first mark, or yeah, first mark for Sean, but second mark for Bung Chungers.
Yeah.
I just tripped over my own words for a minute there.
It happens.
In the meantime, we do see that Nike has made his way towards back section now, very strong.
Yep.
And it looks like Lukas is looking at instantly going for Furnace Golem and putting massive pressure on that diagonal. Now, this is going to be a very slow fight. The Furnace Golem is basically just a giant HP sponge, but cannot be statused. And so any sort of weapon that just has like good base damage and hits fast is pretty good here, which the Nagakiba's okay. But this is definitely probably going to be a solid like 2-3 minutes of just hitting some legs.
Their stagger is based off health lost, right? I got told. It's not like actual stagger damage, it's health lost.
So we do see that Sean is making up some progress. Sean is making some progress that Satan already has. Meanwhile, Satan is upgrading the weapon, which, you know, you lose watchdogs out of this, but despite that, like, almost 25-30 second head start that Satan accidentally gave his opponent, kind of in a decent position right now and slightly ahead of Sean towards the next square. So we'll see how he plays this out. That diagonal can be scary, but
they didn't miss out on the trees that he could have they could have picked up at a
Lukas does not get the face side off the start. If instantly taking that hit, so instantly takes that riposte there. We're going to see probably a solid 3 or 4 mark here, 3 or 4 minute mark. It does send that diagonal in a really, really nice way, but Nike is going to have so much progression towards so many squares. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not they want to push for this line and try to push for Castle Manor Fort Boss, or if they're going to kind of just like let it ride out and say, hey, you go for one of these 3 kind of long out of the way, not super synergistic squares.
Yeah, with the health, the Furnace Golem has makes sense that he insta took the stagger if you're gonna two-phase him anyways.
Yeah.
Just get it out of the way. All right, more running. Heading for balls. Oh, okay. On Sean's screen, he's heading for balls. Say is in Liurnia.
Maybe picking up the Grace for bowls too.
Yeah.
Okay,
heading for towards Academy Key too.
Both players are looking towards Academy Key.
Oh, didn't get the no aggro on Sean's screen. Okay. But he's gonna continue running. He's gonna go grab the trees over there.
Yep. Both players are grabbing the same Grace here. I do like the fact that Sean did not go underground. Like, if you're going this way anyways, grabbing the 2s and 3s, heading out this way is just much, much more efficient. So, Satan in a way has lost some time. There could be.
Say you had like. No, 2 other opportunities of picking up trees, like over here and in Jarburg. I'm not too much a fan of that.
A little bit of inefficient play.
Then got the fast teleport though.
Yeah,
Sean
looks
is
like
gonna insta head for the other imbued.
Yeah, Sean is picking that up.
Not getting to combat.
Not going for the imbued there is a very interesting choice because there's no real synergy in Academy that I can see. You do get a teleporter towards one of the bell bearings.
We have the Grace right next, though. It's like a 20-second run, maybe 30.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, there's not a big advantage to going into Academy early, outside of just, I guess there is no, because the Grace is unlocked to give you Volcano Manor too. So even pushing
Yeah.
Volcano Manor is
Mm-hmm.
kind of.
I think they're both wanting to push the diag, each
Yeah.
other's diag. Like Nike
Nike
is
is in
gonna.
a really good position with
Yep.
the NPC encounter involving Letta. Could potentially just instantly go down, grab the painting reward, or
Nope.
grab the painting for the
And
painting rewards, and the 2 hippos. Well,
okay,
Lukas is
that
very
was
far
scary for
behind.
say. That was scary for say. Yep, he's going for fourth boss right here. He's gonna get the grace. Okay.
All right. Omen Killer Cleaver does what Omen Killer Cleaver does best.
Well, strikes and kills NPCs.
Yep. We'll see whether or not Nike decides to go for the Hippo's Jory and just like go downstairs and start setting up those squares. Or if he decides to make progress elsewhere.
I think it wouldn't make sense. You also have Exaltation on the board. On the same line, in fact.
Yeah,
As a
does
NPC.
decide to go down and make that play. Meanwhile, we have the double bowls play getting made here, which is going to give tons of time for Nike and Satan to get that the squares that they're going for, which is 3 hippos and imbued sword keys. If they get imbued sword keys, now suddenly they have this dangerous diagonal with 3 remembrance bosses hitless and 2 exaltation smile talismans. I would have never guessed imbued sword keys would be so important on this board, but both players have chosen to sort of play around it. And it is a bit of a game of chicken.
Bullied. Poor Bull's getting bullied. Holy.
Bull's getting bullied a little bit, but Bulls is still a menace. 1 bad stomp and you're just dead. But Sean, nope, not having it today. Bulls goes down.
It's a heavy enough weapon that it's fine.
Has the first imbued key and is now coming into the academy right on the tail. Satan and Nike are probably in this interesting position where they have to know that
he's not going academy.
No,
he's going for the manor boss.
He might be picking the Nike is probably picking up the imbued key here. This is interesting, and then I'm surprised they're going for this now. I'm curious if they're also looking at synergizing Castle Boss.
Yeah, they're gonna. So Bung Chungers is gonna focus on Castle Manor Fort. Well,
the quit out here tells me it might be a port away. Just grabbing the imbued key now while sort of just waiting. Buying talismans. I'm imagining we're gonna see a Hippos play here from Nike. We do have an Idrid play going on. I do agree with Pepe Jack in the background. You kind of have to full send your diagonal if you're going to go Furnace Golem early. Maybe Lukas would have had some like interesting play around the row 4. But 3 hippos, like, you lost so much progress towards back section when you went Furnace Golem early.
It does look like Say did die to Red Wolf, yes. Freaking Demon Wolf. Don't like that guy.
Yeah, unfortunately, Satan and I did play in a 2v2 event not too long ago. However, I was the one that oftentimes killed Red Wolf. So Satan did not get as much practice with Red Wolf during that event. But, hey, as someone who spent 2 months killing Red Wolf as, like, the first thing they did in every match, I can tell you, this guy, a menace. When you have low vigor, jumping around, hopping around all over the place, the number 1 key for anyone out there, patience. You gotta learn how to dodge each move sort of individually, and then just be patient with it. Do the correct strafes, jumps, and make sure you don't run out of stamina.
That was a clean kill, though, on their second try.
Very clean second attempt. Already hovering the imbued sword keys. I know that the viewers can't see this, but on the multi-Twitch, we can see Satan is already hovering over the imbued sword keys mark.
Meanwhile, Nike is going down. towards Jory's Gatacon. Not for Jory, I imagine, but
Probably
more...
for the 3 hippos, Mark. If I remember correctly, Nike has not killed the big golden hippo yet, though. So
Nope.
these 2 golden hippos, I'm very interested to see if Nike like just goes in and kills the 2 small hippos first, because I've almost always done it the other way around, where I kill the big hippo first and then go for the 2 small hippos. But, I mean, the golden hippo is the more dangerous fight, and it does give you 2 skidoo by coming down here first.
Yep, and you're going to see Lukas go for Relana right now.
Also, there is a thing in the chat about whether Sean is currently at +0, +9. We know that Sean has these stones. Did you see if he ever went and upgraded, though?
He did upgrade. I think he didn't have the money for the upgrade is the issue. So I think he's at +7.
So both players have the stones. It looks like Satan is the full +9 with the Halictree money, but Sean is looking more towards like has the stones not fully upgraded.
Yep.
Sean instantly going for those imbued keys though, so still right on the tail. Satan does have to full send these imbued sword keys or will lose it.
Yep.
You know, that Red Wolf death does cost. But this could be a terrifying snipe for either side.
Decided against doing the fire there.
Killing the sorcerer here. Killing the sorcerer there does seem a little bit silly, but you are able to insta-port away. It looks like Sean is trying to just get a little bit of progress, get a little bit of progress, get a little bit of progress. But I think this is going to lead into a really bad potential snipe.
They lost so much time because of the imbued.
Meanwhile, I really want to point this out on the DLC side of Bung Chungers. It looks like Lukas is going in for a Relana hitless for the block with 3 Remembrance bosses hitless.
It's already not hitless. So no, he's not quitting out. He's not going for hitless Relana.
Not going for the hitless?
Nope. He's not comfortable enough on Relana.
Okay, so just going for the Castle Manor fort.
Yeah.
It was an interesting prospect. Relana, on the DLC side, there are a couple bosses that are pretty consistent to hitless, and then some that are very difficult. Unfortunately, a lot of DLC bosses are very technically challenging, and a lot of them have moves that come out very quickly. So, for example, PK has a Scream, comes out very quickly. Romina has the Butterflies that can come out very quickly. The Dancing Lion has the random lightning strikes that can hit you. So Relana is one of the more consistent fights. Very, very difficult and technically challenging, but is a very, very consistent fight.
Nice stagger there.
Big stagger, big riposte.
Okay. Nike quitting out after falling off the elevator.
You know, it is a skill.
Did he only get hit once on Relana though, right now? Or will that be a caster curse and he's just gonna insta-die? Yep, okay. Another hit.
Yeah, definitely not going for the hit list. I do respect it. They are going for Castle Manor Fort boss, which does build up a column 4. So it's not bad, but the Hippos is going to cleanly deal with that.
Yeah.
The good news about pushing for diagonals is they do block all bingos.
Yeah, Nike is going for it right now for the 3
Meanwhile,
hippos.
we have Sean entering the academy, going for the last imbued key. Oh no, Satan! Oh my god! Satan just had an infinite fall and got staggered out of it by the academy sorcerer. Gets the imbued sword keys mark though. Wowza!
Close. All right, that was a nice kill though by him.
Looks like he does die in the end with 15,000, almost 16,000 runes. So that's a hurtful death. You got to decide, do I go back for the money or do I just keep pushing towards this? Sean at this point knows that he's wasted a lot of time on those imbued keys and is potentially thinking here, like, what is our block on that diagonal, right? They know that Exaltation Smile Talismans is coming. They know that the Remembrance Boss's hitless is potentially coming. Lukas has made no progress on hippos, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming that Lukas is giving up that square knowing I'm not winning this.
So is he heading backside right now?
Looks like he is heading backside.
Yeah, he is.
This
Okay.
is something I want to go ahead and point out about the Furnace Golem play that we were talking about earlier. Right now, Nike is in backside, killing things, already fully set up, making big progress.
Nope.
However, we do have Lukas here now just making his way backside. There is still Scattertree Avatar. There is still Iris to NPC. So, like, there still is the Hinterlands Falling Star Beast. Like, there's big reason to go backside. Like, 3 squares is too much to give. So,
Where is Sean going now? Oh, Missile Mother.
Nike is having a bit of a difficult hippo fight here. I'm not going to try and say too much about it because I don't want to caster curse him. But down to 6 flasks already. Hippo is one of those difficult fights you got to kind of get in a rhythm with. And right now, Hippo's doing a lot of these like slow, spammy moves because Nike has been having to run away and try to heal. Hopefully, he could get back into the rhythm here.
Yeah, it's a long ass run if he dies here. Like Zach said.
I imagine with this stagger here, he's probably going to try and play it safe.
Yeah.
Does not get the riposte.
Wait, also, are they going to try and push row 1? Because he's going for Invade Magnus right now.
I think they are pushing that sort of column 2 while building up a row 1.
Column 4, you mean?
Oh, sorry, column 4 while pushing for the row 1. Like I said, the Hippos is going to get blocked, and I think they're aware of that. Yeah. I think they just want to, like, if Nike's not already going for it, forcing him into it. Nike should probably just Wild Strikes here. Yeah, just bash him while he's down. Don't worry about the riposte. Let's go. Good stagger. Nike gets the Hippos mark. Now has a decent chunk of money.
Plenty of Skadoo too.
Looking a little confused on what he's going to do, though.
Pulling a Champa. All right.
They probably did have a little bit of discussion here of like, oh, what do I go for? There is... Like, it's a really weird one. He might be going into the Catacomb right now, just saying, I'm going to go for Exaltations. We're going to send it.
Yeah. I think Lukas is heading for Gaius right now. So while Lukas goes for Gaius, you have Sean going for Magnus. He prepped his Altus Grace for Radon. That's not an issue.
This is an absolutely insane call by Team Sike out here of going for just... I'm imagining that Satan is going to try and just pick up some Memby bosses hitless here with Radon and Godric.
Yep.
Maybe going for hitless Millennia. Yeah, we can only hope.
The classic.
He is very practiced in hitless Millennia, so it could be a thing that we see. It is also a god boss, but setting up Radon here tells me it's probably not the case. Godric is just a much easier god boss.
Like Jack said. The 2 Elder Lions there.
All right, we do get the kill on the Magnus Beast Claw. This is going to probably make Satan more than anything think, okay, I need to go for Remembrance Boss's hitless now for the block, which is a very frightening prospect.
Did Say pick up the Glintstone Wetblade? I didn't see.
Picked up the Wild Strikes Ash of War. Not sure if we picked up the Glintstone Whipblade, but if we see a port after Margit, I have a feeling we know exactly what the plan is.
Frosted Great Omen Cleaver.
There is a script for Godric hitless with Omen Killer Cleaver at +9 with Cold Wild Strikes. I'm not sure if he knows it, but there is a completely scripted version of the Godric fight with that weapon setup.
Interesting. I just never bothered learning the skip. I just wing it. Though it has been difficult for some players. We had a race the other day
Mm-hmm.
with Pino. I think it was Pino's team.
F in the chat for a skip getting a little missed. Unfortunately, I was not looking at the screen, so I'm not sure exactly what he did wrong. But we will get to watch it back here. Going for another really nice skip here. Oh, a little too far to the left. That's what it is. So there's just a little bit of that wall hanging out. Nike is just hanging a little bit to the left here. He needs to aim a little bit more towards the right, and he'll just clip, get a sort of fall where he'll settle just for a little bit, and then he'll survive the second fall down. So
and yet
going for it here, just a little bit slower. We see that settle, that slow fall. Very good by Nike.
Heading for.
It is a skip that people die to. I have won games off of the back of that skip before. So
yeah.
This is going to be an interesting play here. Satan is picking up that wet blade, looking to get the cold wild strikes on. It looks like Lukas and Sean here, team Bung Chungers, is looking to go for the hitless square.
Yep.
As they're blocking the diagonal and pushing that row 1. If they don't get the 3-member boss's hitless square, we're in a really tough situation where the base game player either has to fee as champs or BBK.
Say it's ahead, I think, on all members compared to Sean. They have Margit killed, and they're already in the Radon Castle.
You know, as much as that is really nice, I think it's going to come down to the DLC players, because Nike doesn't have a Grace set up for a hitless Memby.
Unless he just goes Relana, in which case he does.
Potentially. If Nike gets a Relana hitless, we will never have to potentially bully him about his hatred for Relana ever again. Nike does have a history with Relana. But, you know, after that history, he did practice it a ton. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to pull out the hitless here. But it is risky.
All right. A second charge by Gaius, obviously.
Nike going for wild strikes on Jory. Definitely a choice that I personally am not a big fan of. But, ooh, doesn't get the... now Jory's
in the fight right now. All right.
Yeah. If you'd like to pay attention to the base game players, I will be definitely watching the DLC players as they go at it.
Perfect.
For all of our players at home, very sorry that we have such insane, crazy fights going on all at the same time.
Tried one for say was a fail after the slam attack, not the slam, the slide slam that Redon does after one of his combo. Gives Sean some time.
Looks like we did have a Gaia smack here, which means that we're gonna have to reset, giving Nike just a little bit more time. The Jory teleports away again, so we do have a little bit of stalling. This is the perfect move, though. It sets you up for a backstab. If Nike gets this backstab into just a R2 or... no, just even an R1, Jory is down now. Now he can go ahead and make some progress. We'll see if he does full send it. Nope, he's going towards backside, and now Lukas is in trouble. All of the players here all have to work on their hitless squares. Oh. Very, very close there for Satan. Very nice dodge. That one's hard to get.
All right, that's not the move you want to see at the start for Radon on Sean's stream, but it's fine. He's a good player. He dodged it. All right. That's gonna be a one phase from Says. Yep.
Wow. Very, very good fight from Satan. Very, very good.
Second try. Let's go.
Looks like Sean is also having some good work here, but does not have the double status, so it will probably be a 2-phase here. But
he did have rod grease, so rod grease will do some work.
Once you enter the second phase, I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a G. Oh, maybe he does get the one cycle here.
Let's go.
With the stagger. No. But he will touch down and basically die. So all he has to do is not get hit by the meteor explosion down. And he's good. Meanwhile, Nike is making his way up. So far, hitless on Lukas's side.
Yep, there we go. Nice clean kill on Radon. First try for Elmo.
Very nice fight going on for Lukas right now. Just has to keep up that pressure in the second phase here of Gaius. And then all it is Godric. So it'll be a race between Sean and Nike on these hitless bosses. It's going to potentially look like here.
Sean taking the time to grab the tally.
The Warrior Jar Shard. This is risky. When you know that this is a square you're racing, to spend any time whatsoever not doing that it's scary. Looks like Lukas is going to close out. Oh, one more hit. All right, we get a hitless Gaius.
All right, let's go.
So we have 2 Remembrance bosses hitless on Bung Chungers' side, only 1 Remembrance boss hitless on Sike Out's side. But Sike Out has a big advantage on Godric. So we'll see how the Godric versus Gaius, because both of these players do have to basically lock in and get their hitless on first attempt, or they're in contention and in a big race with Sean here.
Do you also send Lukas on another Memby, hoping he gets it?
I don't think that's the case. I think you're in a weird situation. So because Fia's Champs and Letta's Companions are on the board, I think there's a world where you send him to go do Mesmer and just hope. Nike doing some shopping here. This is very scary. Buys just some greases really quick. The reason this is so scary is because, like I said, any time wasted is a... The only good news is that 2 loading screens versus a rot grease. What's faster, right?
All right.
So
it doesn't seem to know the script, but it's fine. It's an E. They did go lower life load to dodge that one tornado move.
We have the cold grease on Gaius here. Generally, if you buy rot and cold, I like to start with rot first, so it spends most of the fight ticking away. While you're applying your cold and whatnot. With this damage, though, like, this is really nice.
Please don't get hit by that. Okay, he was far enough away. Okay.
Yeah.
God, this is gonna be such a brutal fucking snipe.
This is intense. No matter what team marks it, it's a brutal snipe, right? There's no knowing which team is gonna mark it right now. Ooh, death on Sean's side. Gets hit by the ballistas. The good news is that he wasn't too far.
God.
Nike barely dodges the big explosion on the phase transition, but gets the hit. Looks like Satan does have a hitless, and it's down to Nike here. If Nike can clutch this up, that's a mark for them, and a massive advantage because he already has Jory killed for Exaltation Smile Talismans. That was a very interesting dodge. He's going up into the air, so all he has to do is get this. This is a big punish window.
And there.
Nike is getting a big punish window. All he has to do is potentially clutch this up, not get hit, play it safe, play it slow.
Didn't go for charge R2.
He's being very patient here. I love this patience here by Nike. Not trying to get greedy with hits, knowing that it's a...
Jump punish there. Let's go.
Really good. All right. Looks like we might have a death here on Gaius. Make sure that he's actually dead. Yep, that's a death. And we get 3 Remembrance bosses hitless. Now, this game is technically not over, but oh my goodness, we already have Satan. We already have Satan and Nike going for it.
The cave. It's
They're
such a fast one, too.
Already sending it, and wow. Nike, what are you doing? Oh, looking for a shield for the exaltation talisman, I
Uh-huh.
do forget about this. So for options for shields, one thing that I don't see Nike looking at is the backhand blades are in a category with daggers, so you can try and look for a shield or a dagger now to get the parry. This is a really tough thing. He's going for medium shields here. Twin Bird Kite Shield, I believe, does not have parry and is... I think it has a fixed dash before. We'll see here really quick. No skill. Potentially can put parry on it. Let's hope. Players are allowed to buy parry specifically for a offhand shield or weapon that you can parry with.
Okay. Sean going for the Elder
Okay,
Lions.
it is infusible. That is very good. So he did find an infusible shield, which crazy.
Sean's gonna go for the Lions while Lukas heads all the way down Jory.
Elder Lions is a nice block here if you don't know whether or not your opponent is full sending it.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things with how close the snipe was. I wouldn't assume that my opponent killed Jory at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
But Knight got so much map while Lukas was just hitting a leg.
If I'm being honest, this game, a lot of what happened came down to entirely the Furnace Golem early.
Yeah. Poor Sean got hit there. Yeah, the Furnace Golem into not just straight sending imbued.
It's kind of hard to not feel a bit disparaged at this point of the game, because we can see as you know, the commentators on this match that, you know, Satan and Nike, they're at the talismans. But I mean, for the opposing team, this game still could be going on, and they're deciding to keep playing it out, and I have mad respect to that. But you can probably feel a little bit of the disparage in what's going on of, oh, that's a really dangerous threat. How do we answer that without completely throwing our own game plan?
Yeah, line instantly going up after the stagger.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Lions are like Red Wolves. If you get the stagger and you hit them, they just instantly wake back up.
Yeah, they have such little poise.
All right, now we're going to have Satan going into the Kindred of Rot duo here very soon. And we have Nike looking at the Aging Untouchable that holds the Aged One's Exaltation. So let's see how this plays out. All right, he puts it up in the air like he just doesn't care. Nike opts not to go for the parry here. Gets Madness. The good news is that the Madness proc does prevent the grab from going off. We get the 2 Elder Lions mark. Good job, Sean. And does not get it, but does quit out.
Yeah, just making it a fair game for Lukas, you know. Give him some time.
Lukas now just entering the Jory Catacomb. We have the Kindred of Rots down by Satan.
Yep.
So
and gonna go down again.
A big GG's
third
there.
Time's the charm. Third time's the charm.
Satan at this point now has to make the move of, what do we do? Will I wait for my opponent here or my teammate here to potentially get the Exaltation Smile Talismans? Because you never know. Like this could get sniped. So like obviously we know that Lukas is very far away, but Nike doesn't know that. So Satan still has to play this as though the game is very, very real.
Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? Nope. All right.
Lanciac skip is probably
he was just practicing it.
My least favorite new skip in the game. Oh my god. The beginning of it's not bad. It's the last jump. This last jump is wild.
Okay. Will I get it this time around? Nope.
Dying is probably a little bit faster. Unfortunately, I think the medium shield is biting him a little bit. Medium shield,
not used to the timing,
parries are a little weird. Yeah. If there are any chatters, might be interested in saying if there's anything that he's doing wrong with the setup. Unfortunately, I don't know this tech quite enough to explain it myself. The best thing that I would say is that you can sneak up in the bushes by the side there. And when you're looking for the parry, for me, it's when he flicks his wand. You see him kind of flick it. Yeah, so if you go into the bushes on the left, you can kind of crouch, which means that you can sneak up to him before he teleports, and then he'll instantly go for the move. And when he goes for the move, you're looking for him to sort of flick his wand. That's the best way that I would describe it, is he sort of flicks his wand, and that's when you go for the parry. Looks like Satan here is going for God bosses.
Yep, God bosses. All right.
See, I think the parry's here a little bit too early on Nike's side. It looks like he's getting some learning. If nothing else, this is some really nice practice on this square.
Ooh, that stagger on Godfrey. All right. Backstab enjoyers on Jory, as usual. Yeah. Sean giving up on Lens Escape and going for his cave now.
Yeah. Well, with Jory this close to dead, I think it is time that you just have to go and send it. This is where Nike does need to clutch up because, I mean, Lukas is there. Lukas is there.
Yep.
And Nike is never going to forgive himself if he gets sniped on this.
Oh my God.
This is definitely one of those that you got to practice the parry timing. It is...
Yeah, I think it's dead again for him. Yep. Yeah. You cannot heal. No.
The quitting out also is not helping out a ton here because...
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to get insta-grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
Or teleported and insta... Yep, madness.
Unfortunate? Okay. I think just accept the death, get the reset.
Yep.
Right now, though...
Jory is dead, though. Holy...
Jory is dead. I don't know if there's any parry implementation on Lucas's side. So Lukas, although he's there, is not there. So
yeah, he's
Lukas does have to get the parry.
Go look for it.
This is where Nike really just needs to start clutching up, getting it, and executing. I do believe that Nike can get this. Like, the parry timing is close. As long as he recognizes what he is doing wrong with the, like, slightly early. It's, like, I'm not sure if Chad is saying it. It looks like it's just slightly early on that parry timing.
Yeah.
And, I mean, like...
It is going for Babaka. I'm sorry, Black Blade Kindred. I'm too much of a Nagi watcher. I am sorry. Yeah. Just getting squares while waiting for
I think
his
Nike
partner.
needs to accept the deaths here and just, like, accept the reset, because all this quitting out is just not working.
Wilson
so
actually use sleep pots?
Picking up a dagger here and changing it to the Ash of War parry. So we do have a dagger parry here, and this could be the moment where Sike Out loses control over this match with not getting this square.
I can't believe
They're both entering it now. Sure. Sean is in the fight with the Kindred of Rot duo. We're back to this really close. Nike, just accept the death. Take the reset, bro. Come on, get the parry.
Someone check their wallets. The parry. Check their wallets, I swear.
Now, Lukas does look like he's getting a little bit lost on the way. A little
my
bit
God,
lost
of
on the
course.
way to the aging exaltation. Looks like the Kindred of Rot duo is going
There we go.
down.
Yeah.
Base gamers have finished their part of this fight.
Oh my God.
Nike's refusal to die is both.
Jack does bring up a good point. Lukas has no armor.
Yeah, the madness proc is going to happen very quickly.
Oh my God.
Basically, instantly. Already madness procced. We'll see how this Lukas versus Knight goes because it's all on them. Lukas gets the parry first try!
Oh no! There is no fucking way!
This is an IRL madness proc on Nike as aged one exaltation is grabbed and they get the block!
There is no way!
What an insane comeback from Bung Chungers! Nike is going to spend the next 6 years practicing this parry. He does get the parry and picks up the exaltation, but it's too late. It's too late.
No way. Column 2 suddenly can be kind of scary. Holy.
That column 2 is now a thing. Good thing that we've had Satan in the background working on God bosses. Unfortunately, they're behind on majority, and there's no bingos left to be had on either side. Well, there's the bingo on Bung Chungers on that column 2. I think all other bingos have already been blocked by both players here. There is nothing else for Sike out to go for. They just...
There is... God.
This is an insane game. At this point...
Is Lukas just gonna... just rock the naked all game?
Yeah. Lukas is going for the Hinterland's Falling Star Beast now, just trying to secure as many squares as possible. Nike is currently making his way south. This will set up painting rewards and Senesacks, which is kind of neat. This is going to be a bit of an interesting rush here on DLC side. Meanwhile, it looks like we're going to have Ash of War Lightning Ram being traded with God Bosses. Unfortunately, God Bosses is such a slow square that this might just be a game where they go tit for tat on squares, and Sike Out's not able to bring it back against Bung Chungers.
Yeah. If they keep trading squares, it's fine for Bung Chungers. They're ahead by 3 squares, so even if it's 1-1 each time, like, it's fine for them.
After this match, if we see Nike in a solo call practicing frenzy parries over and over and over again, I do not blame him.
Bro. Oh my God.
That was an absolutely insane snipe. We had 3 Remembrance bosses sniped. We had Imbue Key sniped. Exaltation Talisman sniped. That whole diagonal line has been insane.
Yep.
So Turnip, are we in agreement that something happens to the VOD and it just doesn't get published? It's not available for Nike.
It's not it's not available in whatever nice I don't know where he lives, but where he lives, it's not available.
On the flip side, Nike is still in this. Nike is not disparaged out. He's not crashed out. Still focusing up. Doesn't get
Godskin up also.
A death on ADM might have done that. Unfortunately, he breaks out of the Wild Strikes loop, gets that Wild Strikes back up and going again. We're gonna see the Lightning Ram. Death. We're gonna see the Hinterlands Falling Star Beast potentially here soon.
Where is Sean going with this? Is he going? Oh, okay, he parted out. I thought he went to kill it. He's gonna switch back to normal.
I'd imagine that this they're just gonna look to go tit for tat, be like, what's the next best square? What's the next best square? What's the next best square? I wouldn't be surprised if we see, like, let me set up BBK, let me set up Finger Slayer Blade, let me set up Bellbearing Hunters on base game side.
He can go Finger Slayer Blade. He already has Loretta dead.
I think on DLC side, we're gonna see like the Hinterlands Falling Star Beast into potentially like just Iris, like give an Iris and then go Scadutree Avatar or something. Right,
maybe like, 2 paintings.
I think you just leave that for Nike, right?
Oh yeah, leave Senesacks paintings.
Just be like, you know what? It's fine. Just I'll go and get these weird squares that are kind of out of the way and harder to progress. Because that's the thing, right? You want to get these squares that are less likely for your opponent to go for them. Because the one thing they can't afford right now is snipes. So
Going into Babaka. Oh, the quick stagger. God, I love seeing that boss get bullied.
I love seeing Bubaka get absolutely destroyed.
Yeah. Frost with the magic damage too. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, this arena is not great. Just the weird elevation.
Yep.
The like steps being up there, the way that the gargoyle
Oh,
just
that's where Sean is going.
jumps around. Yeah, Sean is heading towards this area. So, I mean, a good snipe would definitely put some wind underneath the sails of Sike out, which is what they need right now. They need some wind underneath the sails.
Yeah.
I mentioned it where I was like, you know, the players have to keep playing the game just in case like a snipe does happen. And this is what has happened. Like, Satan got some good progress in some different areas. If he gets a nice snipe here on the Bell-Bearing Hunter, not the Bell-Bearing Hunter, the Blackblade Kindred, sorry.
Yep.
If he gets a good snipe on the Blackblade Kindred here, like maybe they can come back, start getting some more squares. Looks like Nike is also heading towards Iris, which is where it looks like Lukas is heading. So if we get a snipe here,
snipe.
Suddenly it's 7 to 10. The squares are closing.
They might split progress though. Like just kill one bell bearing, grab a grace towards Finger Slayer, kill the other, etc.
Yeah.
Might be what we see.
The good news for Sean is that like the fight has not been entered on his side yet. Right? So like currently not a ton of time, just some map progress time.
Clean fight though for say.
Very clean so far. I don't want to jinx it because we still have one hit to come out. And that is a flurry combo, but does get it. BBK, knockdown on Satan's side. Very, very good. Very, very clean fight. Nice.
And stomach from Sean.
So now Sean looks... we can see the chin grab of thinking, oh, what do I go for now?
DLC doesn't have much left.
Going for Melania as a god boss. You heard it here first,
Let's
folks.
Go, Say! All right.
Satan going for Melania as a god boss. Well, it looks like Sean is going for Estelle Stars of Darkness. Yep. So there is nothing you can do to keep this man out of the Melania fight. Satan will find any synergy with Melania and go for it. It is a ton of money, though, which is really nice for Estelle Stars of Darkness. Unfortunately, there's not a ton else here, but it being a god boss, like, there's no synergy with it.
It's a god boss. It's also a great rune, but you don't have anything in capital, so that's eh. All right. So
now,
far hitless.
Looks like Nike is going this way down to grab an Iris. Oh. There is a Iris of Grace down this way. I'm just commentating the running while everyone is eyes glued to the Melania fight.
Such a clean dodge. It's such a clean dodge. And Jack, it's 20%. If it would be 15% of the square, it would be no synergy. But unfortunately, 20% is non-negligible. Gotta cue the engineers and checks.
Right. Jack is failing to recognize that Satan wants to fight Melania.
That's what I said to say. Whatever. Okay.
Say is just repeating.
Actually just destroying Melania. Oh!
Oh, a little bit of clip on the waterfowl, but keeps it up. Oh, look at that clean recovery.
Picking up the money on the way.
Unfortunately, cannot get clipped again, but...
Nope.
Only 2 red flasks.
Yeah, and... doing it light low though. So basically any attack is gonna just one-tap him.
Yeah.
But I quit out on Sean because the Onyx Lord decided to follow him. He too wanted to say hi to Estelle. Looks like Nike
We have
is splitting
Lukas.
progress.
Yeah, Nike is splitting progress while Lukas is kind of full sending this Iris to NPC. It looks like we might have a snipe on the Iris side on DLC, which would be very unfortunate. Stars of Darkness has been started by Sean now. So we have a Melania and Stars of Darkness going on. Unfortunately, well, Melania is 1/5 of a square. Estelle Stars of Darkness is 100% of a square.
A full square. Yep.
So the only consolation here is that Satan has cold here.
I mean,
and the money given by Melania, if he's able to clutch on this kill, is enough that you probably are not worried about Estelle for the rest of this game.
Yep. But they do have to block that column somehow. So.
Yeah.
And I guess they don't want to go all the way to like have a Fia and Little Race.
Looking for some kukris to throw at Melania during this loving attack. Accidentally unequips the Omen Killer Cleaver. Okay, he does notice that. Thank goodness.
All right, nice Tiger on Estelle. Some quick wall strike.
Oh, accidentally gets clipped there. He should get a nice clean hit here into a stagger. Yes, gets the stagger. Doesn't get the riposte though. He is any clip away from dying. We also have not seen the clones
Clutch
attack
up,
yet. So hopefully he gets the clutch up. Sean is getting the Estelle. Very, very clean fight. I believe, has it been hitless so far? Melania is dead on Satan's side.
Close.
Good job. I'm
Okay,
curious if this is the
attack.
5th boss. I believe I've only seen
he's
3.
missing Godric. He's missing
A Soldier of Godric.
Yep.
So going to close out on that square, has infinite money from Melania for the rest of these squares, but it might be too late with a Stars of Darkness. Sean does get the dodge on the grab, which is probably the most scary move.
The funny grab. Let's go. Nope. Gravity
So,
and nice
very,
dodge
very
there.
clean.
Gonna dodge it again, and yep. Perfect.
In the bingo clubs recently, we started doing a little bit of bounty boards. We see the Iris getting marked, which makes them potentially think, hey, I really do need to go for the block on this column, but like Sean's not doing anything about that.
Yeah.
Hopefully Sean doesn't get tagged. I was going to say, we have been doing some bounty boards in the bingo club, and Estelle was one of them, spells only, and Sean got a hitless Estelle using only sorceries.
Holy.
So he's very comfortable with this fight.
Man. Pop. Insta take the repose, it's fine.
Oh, a huge bleed, Brock! Massive bleed. Oh, just needs one more hit before the teleport goes off. Estelle Stars of Darkness goes down.
Yep.
What a mark. Now they only need one more square. I can't believe that Tadara has marked in the chat GG's 3 times already because this game has been so back and forth.
Yep, gonna go for Finger Slayer Blade now.
I'm not sure I want to say GG's because we've already seen from earlier in this game, there is no position of being ahead where the game is over.
God.
Nike has massive progress here on Senesax and painting rewards. It looks like neither of them are really making any extra progress towards Violetta or Scadu Tree Avatar on DLC side. It looks like Sean is finally smiling for the first time this match, feeling a little bit more comfortable now that
is back.
One more square to be marked.
Yes, say going for Bubba Huzz.
Going for the Bell-Bearing Hunters,
squares.
I think, is pretty nice. But unfortunately, it looks like Sean is heading straight to Finger Slayer Blade. Has the Manor Boss dead. Might accidentally jump off a cliff. We have not decided yet.
Is it an accident if he does it, or did he just wants to jump off the cliff? No
I
one
don't
knows.
think. Look at that man's smile after marking the 12th square. That is a man that is ready to finish this game out, potentially 13-7.
A pint of. Please don't eat a pint of cinnamon.
I am
Please,
cheering for
no.
Sike out so hard. if Red wins this, I want to see the stream of Pepperjack eating a pint of cinnamon.
Oh my god. Gonna have to have fucking the ambulance already called.
Red team
Yep.
still has some stake in the game. Unfortunately,
Like
the
going
not
for
going Finger
paintings.
Slayer is rough. Like, I get the call that if they're going for Finger Slayer, you're already behind on it. So I don't disagree with this call whatsoever. Just saying, hey, like, if they get Finger Slayer, if they're going for Finger Slayer, like, it's already Jover. But there's also Fiolettas that way.
All right, there we go. There we go. The man is there.
Painting rewards, let's
Woohoo!
go.
Quick, use this transformation.
Nike and Satan at this time is padding out their score, trying to get as many points as possible.
Lukas! Almost having an EDM incident, it would be a shame.
Looks like Nike is going for Scadutree Avatar, leaving the Senesax there for Lukas, saying, go ahead, be my guest. I'll mark that later.
If there is a later.
I am a believer of Finger Slayer Blade taking 7 years to complete as a quest.
Is he gonna do the new drink? Skip. Probably not, but would be funny to see.
Sean gets naked. Live on stream, everybody.
He's just copying Lukas's example, okay? It's fine.
Yeah.
Redman go burr. Yep. About as exciting as an NPC fight as you can get.
Everyone is a fan of Wild Strikes as an Ash of War.
Lukas is also pivoting off of Senesax. He's going for Scadutree too. Oh.
Going for Scadutree, this could be a very nice snipe here for Sike out. It's what I was saying. Like, technically, if Sike out gets some snipes, you know, they could be in this.
Technically, maybe.
Technically, let's just ignore Elmo at Finger Slayer Blade here for a moment. But on the DLC side,
let's ignore the obvious trip.
The most difficult spell to cast in Elden Ring is summoning the Spellbearing Hunter. Yeah, you summon the Bellberry Hunter by either killing the Turtle Pope or talking to the Turtle Pope for 7 years. Two Bellberry Hunters, 9 to 12, padding that score even further. Lukas is saying hi to chat, everybody. Let's get that ugly mug off the screen, though. Okay, thanks.
He's just a green man having fun. What's wrong? All right.
It's okay, because while that was happening, we also got a glimpse of Satan's avatar clipping onto the gameplay. So everyone's just trying to say hi, you know?
All right. Mike does have is quite ahead of Lukas.
I feel like at this point, Sean is just like, all right, I got to close out on this square so they don't pad out their score any more than it needs to be. They are in the same bracket. If Sike got a win against Sean and Lukas here today, like, I think if Sike beats Bung Chungers, they are in a very, very nice position to potentially make it to the top 3. I believe if Bung Chungers wins this one, I believe this is their week 4 matchup. They are in a very nice spot to make top 3. Like, I think it's impossible for them not to. I think they'd have to lose their next 2 matches.
Oh, wait. Lukas is ahead on Scadutree. Hello? Oh, because
Nike pivoted away.
Nike pivoted away and is grabbing fire stuff for Scadutree, but Lukas just said, "Nah, I don't need it."
Headshots on Scadutree Avatar do a bazillion damage no matter what.
Yep. Again, naked man versus tree. Apparently the naked man wins. More dialogue on Sean's side while Lukas is fighting for his life. Alright. Yeah, and
It's
is finally
very
going for
exciting
Finger
seeing the Scadutree Avatar race. In the meantime, the last square being marked is talking to NPCs and then running section.
Let's go.
Scadutree Avatar might get marked before Finger Slayer Blade, though, at this rate.
Nah.
This is the
Lukas still has 2 phases to go. It's
second
fine.
summon of Scadutree Avatar. No new skip on Finger Slayer Blade. Everybody in chat boo this man for not learning a drink time skip that was posted 2 days ago and using it in his official match today.
Hey, the Crystal Cave skip it was learned. Albeit it's a very easy skip, but... Oh, he's not even going for the other skip. Oh.
He's not going for any of the skips here, just taking a long way around.
Yep, just going and just running.
Sean is trying to make sure that Lukas gets the mark on Scadutree Avatar before marking Finger Slayer Blade. Keeping that hidden progress, if you will.
They will never...
Looks like the Finger Slayer Blade will be marked first, though. The Scadutree Avatar is dying very fast, but not quite fast enough. Looks like this is going to be a big GG's on the part of Bung Chungers, and they will continue their streak of being undefeated, and they are almost guaranteed to make the top 3. So you will see these guys now battle it out to try and game their spot in the top 4 for the top 4 for this match. They'll fight for the top 4 of the tournament, so they get the bye in the first week of the top 12. Big GG's all around. Big GG's all around. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on this screen for a little bit while some of our Satan and Nike are doing their fights on Scadutree and Loretta finishing that out. Wow. Did you have any thoughts you wanted to say about this game?
They freaking robbed this game. They oh, man. Lukas had no progress towards Jory while Nike was on his Winter Lantern, and they still managed to get like, this is insane. Started off the game, we were sure. Oh my god.
I don't know what Lucas's plot armor is, but definitely need to have a talk about that. We'll go ahead and see if the players are interested in joining us here.
And I don't think Dagger has a much better parry window than Medium Shield, right? Yeah, it's the same one then with a Medium Shield.
Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and swap it over to our faces again. So just be prepared to have your beautiful mug on the screen.
My shirt is back on, don't worry.
What?
Take it off.
Hi guys, nice match.
Hi.
Lukas, you lucky motherfucker! I cannot believe
the biggest bailout of the century. Oh my goodness! First off, before we get into anything here, Nike, how are you feeling?
Nike is not here.
Nike is not here. Oh no.
Nike is not here. Okay, understandable. Okay. Oh my god. I don't want to.
Did you still really have anything to talk about?
Yeah, I don't want to harp on anything there. Oh my goodness, Nike. I want to let you know you deserved the win this match. You played incredibly well up until one point.
Clean.
I'm gonna assume it was. I'm gonna assume it was the parry frames that just were tripping you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more than fair.
Pretty much it.
So just like, did you die to the guy?
He had Jory dead before Gaius Hitless.
Yep.
Wow. Damn.
Mm-hmm. To give you an idea, Lucas, you were not even like in Jory's catacomb that he was trying the Winter Lantern parry.
He was at the Winter Lantern parry before you made it to the Grace before the Jory Catacomb. You were opening the door and he had the parry shield ready.
What
That's
shield?
crazy.
Painting reward shield?
No,
Or
Twin Bird Kite Shield?
It was from the carrion thrusting shield.
Back
Yeah.
section check.
the check. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a medium shield, but the parry window was
Yeah.
just tripping him up,
Yeah, I
which
was
was
very
unfortunate
lucky.
because, oh yeah, lucky is
yeah,
not even the
round
word,
table.
unfortunately.
Round table had Celebrant, Sickle, a
Hell.
dagger, and I just used that.
Skill issue is the word.
Yeah, I don't want to harp on this because the rest of this
yeah.
game was really, really awesome.
yeah.
I just wanted to just get that out of the way right now because I want to talk about
That's
the
the
rest
only
of the
eventful thing to talk about. So
the
I mean,
What was
exciting
this
things.
round table? Now that I'm finally checking it.
I'm curious about
What
the
the
opening
hell?
play though, because y'all both had a very similar but different opening play. It looks like both of y'all were kind of pushing for the diagonal. It looks like
Oh yeah.
Satan Knight
But
were
the
going
opposite
for
one.
top left. Well, Bung Chungers here were going for top right diagonal.
Yeah.
What made y'all decide to either, I guess, for Sike Out, y'all pushed for the imbued sword keys, but Bung Chungers decided not to push for imbued sword keys. So I'm kind of curious, like, how y'all made the call around playing around that middle square.
That was just kind of a mess up on our end. We should have just pushed imbued keys before anything else.
Yeah.
that line was nasty. So I'm like, yeah, that line coming back as soon as we got the pots, which I was amazed we got the pots, honestly. I'm like, yeah, we can get that. It's not a bad line. And as soon as I think it was, it was the second or third square was marked, I was worried we were gonna lose it. Because bowls gives you
Academy key.
access and direction towards a key, so
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Ironically enough, I
GG's.
think,
Go.
yeah, GG's, Knight.
Okay. GG's
GG's.
Mike.
jeez.
God.
I
Yeah.
was
feel
gonna
so
say, I
bad.
think Sean only got ahead of you because you passed up 3 different smithing 3s pickups. You skipped the one in Jarberg, so you didn't get those smithing 3s. Then you went underground to grab those smithing 3s, and then didn't get the ones behind the academy key where you were kind of already heading. So just like passing up smithing 3s like
I
3
didn't even know those
times.
were there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's
I
a
was
bit of
already
a...
+9 by that point too, so.
Mm-hmm. And then both of y'all did grab the one grace, but I believe Sean instantly after grabbing the academy key ran straight up to the imbued key. And at that point, I think is when Sean got ahead, because otherwise you were ahead on the imbued sword keys after going for the pots.
Yeah, I knew about the one in Jarberg. I just I was I'm in rush mode too much to think about it.
Yeah,
No, that's
very
fair. Especially
very
with
fair.
the like 30 seconds you lost at the start.
Yeah. I was trying to save myself time and
It-
in fact lost a lot of time.
It didn't end up super mattering for base game. Thankfully.
I imagine we were mostly going different directions, although it
Yeah.
probably in a way saved me 30 seconds of running towards watchdogs.
Yeah, Sean just rushed the watchdog. He went straight Ordina.
Course, they were like almost insta killed the one, so stuck
That
in
was-
there for a
Yeah,
long
that was funny to
time.
watch. That was funny to watch. Just like Scepter just annihilating sword.
Yeah.
Oh, so you so you got some crystal darts are in Ordina. I forgot.
Yeah, I
about
just
that.
did the Ordina route, and I also had freezing grease, which I
Was
didn't
really
actually end
nice.
up even using.
Oh, really?
What were your guys' hitlisses?
Godric, Radon, Gaius.
Yeah, some of you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were wondering if you
doing
were
the
gonna go.
Magnus was just too much for me to run back for Godric at that point.
There was a point where the chat was theorizing whether or not Satan was going to go for Godric and Melania as the two hitless bosses because they were god
I
bosses.
literally talked about it too. I was
Oh,
like, this
certain
guy's
somebody's
gonna
known
go
for that.
Melania.
Yeah. But then you get
Yeah.
hit like at the start. Oh wait, no, Melania. Sorry, I'm doing. three
Yeah,
things
but
at once.
Radon was a very good play on this board with Finger Slayer Blade. Unfortunately, because Sean made that weird play in the early game, it actually set him up really well after the Exaltation Snipe, the world's biggest snipe in history.
Oh yeah, it was.
Holy.
Yeah. No, we kind of sold out for that bingo. So, did you try to get god bosses, or did I
No.
mostly waste my time there? Okay.
Well, I
Felt
was
very
in
easy to, I guess.
Estelle when, like, I'm assuming you were doing God bosses,
Yeah.
and then when I was done with Estelle, then I was just going straight to Finger Slayer. I
Did
still
you
had to
even
do all
have
the
one?
chat.
Yeah.
I don't even think
No.
you had one.
I didn't even kill Godric.
Yeah.
I got to Godric, but I didn't kill him because
Yeah,
hitless
'cause-
was marked.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Millennia was not hitless this time.
Nah. It's still a clean fight. Clean enough.
Clean enough.
First try diff.
By a few hit points.
Hey, a kill's a kill.
Yep.
That's what matters most. You succeeded.
First try's
on
the first
kill.
try.
I was looking at it and I'm like, do I really run to Noble, which is a bunch of minutes running, and then
Yeah.
Noble being Noble in that arena, or do I just go to Millennia? So I'm like, I'll take Millennia. Double status plus 12 Omen Killer Cleaver worked out.
Oh, you never went plus 15. Oh.
No, I didn't feel I had
Oh.
time.
Yeah, fair.
I was running everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I have to remember those threes. That could have saved me a little time, but again, I thought I was racing it, so.
Overall, man, this was just a really exciting game to see. There were so many snipes.
Yeah.
I think watching back this match, there'll be a lot of things to learn on both sides. Obviously, we did talk about the Aged One's exaltation, but like, as much of a fumble or not that was, there was so much good back and forth this game. Like, despite that square, like, that was not in any way the thing that made it so y'all could not come back. I think there were many situations where you could have came back if that was just a closer
it would have
snipe.
taken a lot of snipes though.
I mean, Hitless was a snipe. Imbued was a snipe. Like, and those were two big squares.
I just want to ask you: did you see the Falling Star Beast fight?
Yes.
Like,
We saw the fight.
It sounded bad just hearing you.
I watched it with one eye, but there was like 3 other fights happening at the same time, unfortunately.
Y'all were
fair
very good about always having fights on the board. I think while you were fighting the Falling Star Beast, Satan was in Melania, and like,
okay, yeah, that's the focus.
So took
Sean was making his way through the Estelle cave, so we were like, yeah, Hinterland's Falling Star Beast, get that mark.
Yep, but from Melania.
I did have a thought towards Estelle, but I honestly thought that you would be going God bosses instead of it. So
I was just going for longer ones that you might not be doing. That was kind of my thought. I just needed one more and then go Finger Slayer because I figured I was just ahead because I killed Loretta.
Yep, unfortunately, that was one of the key kills, because, yeah, I was significantly behind.
Yeah, unironically, the thing that lost me imbued keys is what made us get Finger Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when you marked that, I was on my way just past or around Red Wolf, who was more of a pain than usual. Actually,
Yeah, you
got
had
me
one
once.
death on it. Yeah. Your second try was clean though. I think that one was
Second
hitless.
try was hitless.
Yeah.
First try
Yeah.
though.
I
And
think
he
the
ended up getting
scariest
the
thing
square.
was knowing after you marked that is like, oh well, now you just have cold for your
Mhm.
Omen Killer. So
Yeah, I set that up right before I killed the boss's hitless.
mhm.
And that was the difference because Sade did end up one phasing Radon.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
actually had a really good Radon. I just
Oh, yeah.
didn't get the one phase.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I
The
think
double
there's
status
also
just
a
chunked him enough.
there's a really big learning opportunity, I think. And the reason I don't want to get hung up on one square is because we learned, I think, a lot this match, how long it takes to do squares and just what your opponent could get done in the time that you're marking squares. Like Furnace Golem, in the time it took for Lukas to do Furnace Golem, Nike was already backside. Like he was in back section and was already had a weapon set up and ready to go for Exaltation. Like he already had Hippo's Exaltation set up. He was able to, while you were running backside to go get Gaius, have Jory dead. Like that was an incredible amount of progress. And then on the flip side, with the imbued sword keys too, like how much time it takes from just instantly running up to get the imbued sword key compared to not doing that, whether you're grabbing your threes in Jarberg or you're grabbing them in Underground or you're grabbing them in, because you could have skipped all of Underground by grabbing the threes in Jarberg and then the twos on the way to the Grace.
Yeah, on the way over.
So there was like a lot of these small opportunities where we saw just how much time. I think it would be remiss if we didn't bring up Satan did have a 25-second late start. Very unfortunate late start, but
I went to grab pots late. I had like a minute when I started, but my fingers were just fumbling too hard.
Yeah. But even with that, you caught up the time and you got ahead of Sean at some point. Like you went for the pots and marked that, and Sean was setting up 2 watchdogs. And fuck? It's just, I think it's really neat to see, like, because Sean went Ordina into watchdogs instead of going Haligtree into pots. Haligtree into pots was just faster. So he's able to, like, you were just able to move faster than doing the watchdogs and Ordina run. And I love seeing all these, like, races where it's like, oh, wow, I didn't realize that going for this square is this much faster. Or by setting up this play, I'm losing this much time. And that's why I think, like, there's a lot of learning moments and opportunities from this game that do not revolve around that bingo or the race for bingo at all.
Yeah, glad it was a good match.
And definitely don't feel disparaged because this shows that Bung Chungers, despite being undefeated and our current highest rating team for the event, they are beatable. All of our teams are beatable. And Satan and Nike played extremely well, had a very, very good game plan, came into this very strong. And although y'all didn't get the win today, you might get the win in the next match.
We almost had it.
Like y'all had this like very, very strong plan, very, very good play.
Yeah, the early game for your team was like, apart from the 30-second mess up, but like apart from that, like was impeccable almost. Like was really clean.
Thanks. I'm still curious how that Crackpot's route versus, I know other people go the Spirit Spring. I'm curious if that's as fast.
Spirit Spring is generally faster. We've had like sub 6-minute rush for 10 crackpots using that route.
Somebody call out for Pino in the chat. What's the fastest crackpot route?
I mean, Ellie
left for work.
You're wrong asking Pino.
Ellie did 601 in an official match.
601 in a match.
There's been sub 6.
There's been sub 6 minutes. I believe there was a 5:52 mark.
5:52.
Yeah. That square has gotten so fast.
I don't know. Yeah. When I was timing it myself, it felt the same. But
I think it'd be. I believe there's a video posted in the Bingo Club coaching channel of somebody going
By
over
Vegard.
the route. I believe it was Vegard. Yeah. So
Just
feel free to
don't
check out
mind
that
the loading
coaching.
screen.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Oh,
it is
boy.
incredibly fast.
But yeah, I mean, good games all around. I think we said our piece about this game, so I'm going to be closing it out. Massive GGs to all the players involved. I'm so glad we got this streamed. This was an intense match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, very intense. Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, we could follow the emotions through your camera, Sean, depending on like the state of
Oh,
the
I'm
match.
sure. Like as soon as the hit lists were marked, I was like, "Oh man."
Oh yeah, like as soon as-
Sean
as
did
soon as
not-
that was marked, like
Sean
and then
smiled on Watch
exclamation mark,
Dogs.
whoop.
Like, you saw him smile on Watch Dogs, and then the smile went away for the rest of the game until Bell-Bearing Hunters was marked, and then the smile came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy.
But big GGs to both of our players here. Absolutely stellar performances by both the teams. I can't wait to see y'all in your future games. This is going to be a VOD for the ages. I promise it won't crash when you send it tonight. We did not put a bug in there for that. No, genuinely,
We did talk about it, but
big GGs. Big GGs
Yep,
all around.
big GGs.
You all
GGs.
played very well. Nike
GGs.
played very well.
Oh yeah. Like
Poor Nike, man.
the amount of ground he made while Lukas just did the one square was insane.
Yeah,
Like,
Nike is
actually insane.
very, very fast at his routing. He's
Oh, yeah.
gotten really good at routing and moving around in the DLC.
Like,
It was also really exciting to see 3 Omen Killer Cleavers and then Lukas trying to be
Oh, yeah.
the odd one out.
Yep.
Oh, wait, that was Omen Cleaver?
Yeah,
Oh,
Great Axe
Omen?
Tech was Omen Killer Cleaver.
Womp
Yep.
womp.
Should have gone for 3 pots. No.
Yeah. Instead we had the Nagakiba man running around naked the whole match.
It was
my
Elmo in
guy.
the base game, right?
Yep.
Did you
Yeah.
ever check Roundtable?
No,
I'm guessing
was
not.
it good?
Roundtable had Death's Poker, Dugaka,
Dude, no
and
way.
another S weapon.
What the fuck?
You're joking. What?
No,
Bro
I'm
loaded
not
up,
kidding.
saw the Omen Killer
Oh my
Cleaver,
god, Bloodhound Fang. too?
skipped up Bloodhound's
That was-
Fang, Death's Poker,
Bro, what is this
Dahagaka,
weapon?
not
in the
needed.
world?
And nobody knew about it
Nope.
until
Yeah.
after the game.
No one had any idea.
Wowza. All right,
That's
That
well,
would have made Millennia a little bit faster.
We literally talked
Yeah.
about it like yesterday. No more Death Poker, huh?
Yeah, I said it before the match even.
Yeah.
Like, can we have a not Death's Poker match? I
well,
guess
you
we
got the
one.
not Death's
Guess we
Poker
just
match.
didn't take
Just
it.
you had the Death's Poker seed.
I mean, I can't blame you guys. Freaking, I too wouldn't have checked. You load up the seed with Great Omen Killer Cleaver.
Yeah,
And
you
you
don't
take
need to
it.
check it.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to
Yeah.
rush and kill though too.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
Yeah, it wasn't neat board though. Like,
Oh,
not too super snowbally in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
Besides the diagonals.
Well,
but-
y'all played it super snowbally,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know.
but that's 2v2. Sending
Yep.
bingos is a strong way to get back into the
Oh, yeah.
game, and Sike played it really well. But GG's to all. I'll be ending the stream here. Always feel free to hang out in the
Alright.
chat and continue chatting. But I will see you all around. Thank you
Oh.
everyone for hanging out. This is week 4 of the event. 2 more weeks, and then our finals matches will be going. So very, very
Hell yeah.
exciting. But yeah, GG's to all, and see you all.